So say something, you're on TV.
I've got no lipstick on, David.
You got no lipstick on? You're frowning.
Well,
Don't frown. Smile. Big smile.
Hi, David.
Big smile for the
Hi,
camera.
David. Hi, David. Hi, David. Who's my best boy?
Oh, I don't know. Rover?
No, you're my best boy, David. I told you about KMI Alsatian.
Say
We
that.
call them Alsatians in Britain.
Oh, the German Shepherds.
Yeah, but my dog was Kia. Kia, and that's Indian for friend.
Oh, yeah.
And she had 8 puppies, and we sold them. This was when I was married to Gordon.
Right.
And we lived in a house on the North Shore. Across the street from our house was the Indian reservation.
Oh, yeah. I think they're called Alsatians because they're probably from that part. There's a place called Alsace, I think it's called,
Yeah?
between the French and German borders. So that's probably where they first came from.
Norman, what are you looking for?
For a magazine, I was reading it.
These 2 are my new ones. Oh, what magazine was it?
It was,
Because I'm reading these 2.
no, go ahead.
Oh, what
It's
magazine
not
was
that,
it?
it's not that.
There'll be lots more magazines where that one came from.
Hmm?
See, there'll be more magazines where that one came from.
I've read every magazine this year except these 2.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you've been here a while.
I've been selfish by not letting Norman, I'll give you these 2 when I finish them.
Sure.
Okay? I'll leave them here, but at the moment I've got no new magazines. I've read every one of them. I've learnt a lot.
Good for you.
Well, that's good.
I've learnt a lot, David.
Learned or learned?
Learned.
Okay.
Learned is the same thing.
No, learnt is medieval English. It's
I
called.
would say learned.
It used to be a word a couple 100 years ago.
Well, why am I saying it then?
I just didn't hear. I was wondering if you were using the modern term.
I
If-
learned.
Learned, yeah. That's the correct way. If you say it that way, then the smart people will know that
I
you're.
learned.
Yeah.
I think I'd say I learned. I can't remember.
Yeah.
English wasn't my forte.
Well, my dad, who was
Can I have a look at this thing?
sure, my dad, who grew up in the backwoods of Ontario with grade 4 education, he used to say learnt, but he had no education.
Mm.
And that's sort of the way the backwoods people.
What did
Taught.
he do for a job?
What did he do for a job? He joined the army, and then he heard that the food was better in the Air Force, so he transferred to the Air Force. And then when he left the Air Force at the end of the war, he went up to north of Timmins to the gold mines, and he worked in the gold mines for a little while.
That's how you Gordon was a gold miner?
Oh yeah, I don't
Him
think
and
he.
his brother Norman staked lots of things.
Well, my dad worked right in the mine, the Pamor, not sure, Pamor mines, I think.
He was a 3rd generation gold miner.
Oh yeah. Well, I don't know. I think the reason my dad did it because the pay was good and the food was good. But you know, he came back to my mom, and then when I was born, he was working at 2 or 3 jobs at once. And I remember when I was a little boy, he used to deliver. I think it was milk.
Why did he have that many jobs?
He was trying to make money. It was the end of the war. He wanted to buy a car. He had a wife and me, a kid, and another kid on the way, and then another kid on the way. And he was just trying to make money, and you know, it was hard to find good paying jobs because he could barely read or write. So I remember he used to come by our house with his wagon, because in those days they delivered the milk with a
Oh, yeah.
horse-drawn.
We still got the milk things in the hallway.
Yeah, so he used to come by, and we used to get to pet the horse, and I know he told me that the horse that he had, nobody else liked the horse because the horse used to bite people and was really ornery. So my dad said that the reason the horse liked him so much is when he came on his shift, he'd grab a handful of sugar cubes, and the very first thing he'd do
Oh, yeah.
was give the horse a couple of sugar cubes. and the horse really started liking him. So,
Yeah,
you
all
know.
horses love an apple.
Well, apples would have been very expensive at the end of the war. So.
Yeah, but all horses love apples.
Yeah, that would have been a good one. But he told me about the sugar cubes, so that's where I learned
Oh,
about
that's
that.
good, yeah.
So, well, it's turned off. You guys say goodbye.
Bye for now, David. See you later, baby.
Okay. Bye, everybody.